Have you ever caught yourself looking in the mirror and quietly wondering, why isn't this working like it used to? If you've had that thought about stamina, performance, or just feeling like your body isn't showing up for you the way it once did, I want you to hear me clearly. You are not alone. Every single week, I sit with men in their 50s, 60s, even 70s who whisper the same story. I used to last longer. I used to feel stronger. Now I feel like I'm fading. And my response is always the same. You are not fading. You are adapting. What your body needs now is simply different from what it needed at 20 or 30. So in today's video, I'm going to share something simple, natural, and powerful. A drink you can start using today that helps you last longer in bed without pills, without pressure, and without side effects. But before we dive in, let me ask you to do something small that helps this channel grow. Tap that like button to let YouTube know this message matters. Drop a quick comment. Tell me, where are you watching from? I love seeing the community we're building across the world. And if men's health, confidence, and vitality matter to you, hit subscribe so you never miss a video. All right, let's get real. Let's be honest. Aging does not suddenly switch you off like a light. Your body doesn't stop working. It shifts. Your testosterone dips a little, and that can make you feel less driven or more sluggish. Your blood vessels stiffen a bit, making it harder for blood to move as freely. Your nerves, the ones that carry sensation and timing, start firing a little slower. But here's the truth most men don't hear. This doesn't mean you're broken. It just means your body is asking you to listen more carefully. The challenges you feel, losing firmness halfway, finishing too early, taking longer and longer to feel ready again, these aren't just old age. They're signals that your circulation, your nerves, your hormones, and your nutrition all need more attention. And the good news, these things are not beyond your control. Hi, I'm Dr. Jocelyn, a urologist with over 5 years of experience working with men just like you. In my practice, I've seen something remarkable. When men make a few small but powerful changes, they don't just see their bedroom performance improve. They see their confidence, their energy, and their connection with their partner return in ways they thought were gone forever. And here's the part I love. You don't need to drown in supplements, prescriptions, or pressure. Your body already has the tools. It just needs the right fuel and the right habits. So today, I want to take you through the 5 silent mistakes that quietly drain your stamina after 50. And then reveal the one natural drink that can help rebuild your foundation from the inside out. Stay with me until the end, because once you understand this, you'll never look at your body or your plate the same way again. Mistake number 5, skipping real movement. Most men I see after 50 spend hours sitting at the desk, in the car, on the couch. And what happens when you don't move? Blood stagnates, muscles weaken, and most importantly, your pelvic floor, the base of your sexual function, becomes lazy. Biologically, that means slower blood delivery where you need it most. Emotionally, it means frustration and sometimes shame when your body doesn't respond. Practically, it means intimacy feels harder, sometimes even avoided. Just 20 minutes of daily walking, especially after meals, can change this. Mistake number 4, carrying stress without release. Stress is not just in your head, it floods your body with cortisol, and cortisol steals testosterone. When cortisol is high, erections are weaker, arousal is harder to build, and climax comes too soon. Your body literally thinks survival comes before pleasure. Emotionally, that creates a cycle. The more you stress, the worse things get. Practically, it makes you feel disconnected from your partner. Breathing exercises, meditation, or even journaling before bed can reset this. Mistake number 3, ignoring sleep. Many men laugh off sleep. They say, I'll sleep when I'm dead. But poor sleep is one of the fastest ways to kill testosterone. Biologically, sleep is when your body repairs blood vessels, balances hormones, and sharpens nerve function. Without it, every intimate moment feels uphill. Practically, you may feel groggy, irritable, and uninterested, not because you don't care, but because your system is drained. Mistake number 2, over-reliance on quick fixes. Blue pills, energy drinks, late-night miracle supplements. I see men reaching for these every day. But here's the truth. They don't fix the problem. They mask it. They force your system to react, often with side effects like headaches, flushing, or rebound fatigue. What they don't do is restore the foundation: healthy blood flow, balanced hormones, and strong nerves. Mistake number 1, neglecting nutrition. This one is the quietest and the most damaging. Day after day, what you eat either strengthens or weakens the very system that controls stamina. Processed foods stiffen vessels, excess sugar starves nerve endings, heavy greasy meals leave your body sluggish instead of energized. Biologically, poor nutrition is like clogging a hose and then wondering why the water doesn't reach the garden. Emotionally, it leaves you discouraged. Practically, it shows up in the most intimate moments. And that brings us to the solution. What if there was a food, a humble, natural food that could open your blood vessels, nourish your hormones, restore oxygen to your tissues, and do it safely without side effects? It's one you've probably seen, maybe pushed aside on your plate, and never thought twice about. Beets. Yes, the deep red root your grandmother may have served. Inside beets are natural nitrates. Your body converts these into nitric oxide, one of the most important molecules for male health after 50. Nitric oxide tells your blood vessels to relax and open wide. When that happens, blood flows more freely to your brain, your heart, and yes, your penis. Erections are stronger and more dependable. Stamina builds steadily instead of fading halfway. Unlike pills that shock your system, beets support your system. They rebuild from the inside. Men who add beet juice or roasted beets to their week often report more consistent energy, a stronger morning response, and more control during intimacy. It doesn't happen overnight. It happens the way a fire builds, slow, steady, warming the whole house. So how do you use beets practically? Roast them, wash, slice, toss in olive oil and garlic, bake until tender, juice them. A small glass of beet juice in the afternoon can boost energy and circulation. Blend them. Half a beet in a smoothie with berries and lemon is refreshing and nutrient-packed. Aim for 3 to 4 times per week. That's enough to build momentum without making it a chore. If you take blood pressure meds or have kidney issues, check with your doctor before starting concentrated beet juice. Now, let me speak to your heart for a moment. Performance struggles can feel isolating. You may have kept it to yourself, brushed it off, or even avoided intimacy to escape the frustration. But I want you to hear this clearly. You are not broken. What you're experiencing is not shameful. It is your body asking for care. Not judgment, not panic, just care. This isn't only about sex, it's about energy, confidence, connection, and moving through the world with strength. When you nourish your circulation, your nerves, and your hormones, you're not just lasting longer. You're reconnecting with your masculinity. You're rebuilding the bridge between your mind and body. And that kind of confidence changes everything. So tonight, as you sit down to dinner, ask yourself, what if my next chapter of vitality could start with something as simple as a roasted beet? No gimmicks, no quick fixes, just a small, nourishing act of self-respect. Because when you give your body what it needs, it shows up for you. Not instantly, but consistently, with quiet strength, with dignity, with freedom. And that is how you age, not by fading, but by adapting. If this video gave you hope, hit that subscribe button. Share it with a friend who needs to hear that it's not too late. And drop a comment below, I'm ready to adapt. Remember, you are not past your prime. You are entering a chapter that asks for wisdom, patience, and care. And that, my friend, is not a burden. It's a gift. I'm Dr. Jocelyn. Take good care of yourself, inside and out.